All right, and welcome back to another exclusive interview, another Dill-less interview. It is what it is, Dill. If you listen to this, can we squash our beef for real? We got some beef going on, but it's all right. But all things aside, I'm here with a very special guest, lead singer of the band 7 Days of Haze, UNC Charlotte alum, former quarterback, QB1, and shortstop at Jesse C. Carson High School, Austin McNeill. Austin, pleasure to have you on.
Thanks for having me, man. Yeah, thanks for having me, bro.
That's awesome. All right, dude, there's been a couple of people that have legit been, like, pumped up. Like, when I put that little, like, thing out to say that you were going to be on, there's some people that are excited for this one, so I'm excited for them to listen.
All right, let's get it, man.
So I'm just going to start you off, now that you're here, with a very easy, just get you into it question.
All right.
Who you voting for? I'm just fucking with you. I'm not. I don't want to put you on the spot. I'm just messing with you.
I mean, I'm not afraid to say, but
we've never gone political, so let's see if you can take us that way.
Yeah. Who are you voting for?
I'll be honest with you. I don't think, I was telling Trevor this earlier, I don't think Megan even knows who I'm voting for. Like,
really?
I'm a very private about that. Like, I think Megan has an idea, but my parents, I like to keep my mom on edge. I don't know what it is. Like, I like messing with her. Like, it's not funny, but it is funny to mess with people because like, what's going to rile them up.
Yeah.
So, like, if I'm just like, so-and-so's not doing too great here, they're going to get fired up. But, I don't know. You want to answer?
Hey, you know what? I'll go ahead and say this. You can look me up in the registry and all that. You'll find unaffiliated because I don't give a damn about either side. I like to make my own opinions about, the things that go on and the facts for what they are. But I will say, all that aside, I'll probably vote for my man Don John.
You heard it here first. Wow. Hey, first thing here on FTR. But wow. Didn't mean to get political the second we hopped in.
Hey, but don't let that,
It is what it is. No, yeah.
What it is. I don't, I like to have civil discussion with anyone.
That's my thing. Like, if you get upset on, like, both sides, like, how do you feel that strong about something? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, the problem
is with sports, like, I don't even get that fired up for something like that.
Yeah, man. It's people that can't have conversations on both sides, which is what makes it look bad for everybody. But that's why I like to not keep a label on myself. So I don't just throw myself into a fire either way. But yeah.
I'll say this. If you look me up, I was 18 when I registered. So judge how you want to. Like, you know what we did when we were 18.
Oh, yeah.
So we got the heavy shit out of the way.
Yeah, now. Damn.
So just past 10,000 streams, right?
10,000 on Darkest Night on our debut single, Darkest Night. Yeah, man.
So Darkest Night is what hit 10,000?
Yep.
I promise you, I would say, and you can ask Megan about this, I'd say at least 500 of Darkest Night probably came from me. Yeah, I would say it's on my top 100 on Apple Music for sure.
Well, thanks
it's a bop. It's a bop.
Man.
If you haven't checked it out, check it out. With that being said, how'd y'all begin 7 Days of Haze?
How did we begin 7 Days of Haze? Well, 7 Days of Haze came into fruition as a result of the Austin McNeill band that started in college. And
clever name. How'd you come up with it?
Well, I started playing by myself, and it was just me in the beginning playing acoustic shows. I was actually working at Auto Bell Car Wash in college. It was like sophomore year of college, and Auto Bell was my day job at the time. And a guy came through by the name of Robert Johnson, and I started talking to him and washed his car, and I sent him some videos, and he had a pretty well-known band around Charlotte, and he was like, well, if you're good enough, you can come open for me at a few of the venues around here. So sent him some videos. He liked me, and I opened for him for a few months, and then I started booking my own solo shows after that.
And ran with it.
And just ran with it, yeah. So 7 Days of Haze, we actually got done recording our first 4 songs this December. So we got done recording in December, and we had 2020, the first part of 2020, ready to go. We had shows booked, and then COVID smacked us right in the face.
Yeah, we all had stuff going on, and then COVID said, nah, bro, not this year.
So we've had a little more creative time and like live stream. We've done a couple live streams. We had our first live show was a couple weeks ago in Camp North End. and that was the first time that we've like realistically been able to play live for people.
How was that?
It was a fun
live
time,
show?
dude. It was
like what is that? Like, what does it look like?
So I mean, it's like we're a 3-piece band. So it's myself. I play guitar and sing, and I got a drummer. His name's Eric White, and a bass player. His name's Paul Dennison. He's actually from Salisbury too.
Where'd he go?
He went to Salisbury. Oh. Yeah.
Won't hold it against him.
So we're like a kind of like a Jimi Hendrix style 3-piece rock and roll band, like a modern grunge with blues and like I don't know, man. A lot of people expected me to come out and start, recording and making country music because that's
what we thought.
Yeah, that's the music that I played, and I still love it to this day. But to be honest with you, like rock and roll is fun, it's loud, and like it gets people going a little.
No,
more.
Hell yeah. No, like when you first came out with Darkest Night, because like I saw like the little like promos for it and stuff, and I was like, what the fuck? Like this is actually gonna be sick, because I was expecting country, but like I like where you went with it. That's what I was gonna ask you. What kind of what genre would you say you are?
I mean, whenever we have to submit our songs on, like TuneCore and stuff to submit them on Spotify and everywhere, we're usually like rock alternative. But
I was gonna say alternative is like a safe bet. Like, can't you just put anything and say it's alternative, and like people are like, yeah, it's alternative.
But realistically, whenever I write stuff, like we write like with our classic rock influences, like grunge and blues and a little bit of R&B and soul. So. Excuse me, a little beer talking over here.
Hey, Wednesday, beer talking. Can't complain here. Yeah, I can't complain.
Tomorrow's my Friday, though. I got Friday off this week.
So. I was actually about to tweet that out today.
Yeah.
Does Wednesday not feel like the new Thursday? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I hadn't had that many Fridays off, though.
I don't take Fridays off either. Here and there. But But like a Wednesday afternoon, once you're done with work, it's like, damn, like, I'm here. Like after tomorrow, it's the weekend. That's how I feel. I don't know. Wednesdays are the new Thursday. So
the way I look at it is
it's
like
a thirsty Thursday for you right now.
Every day when work ends, you have a little slice of weekend that like completely turns off whenever you go to bed. And wake
you know
up
what day I actually feel like the worst?
What?
Sunday. Sunday night is the worst feeling I have on earth. Like I hate that feeling.
Yeah, I feel that. I mean, you just got emails to look through when you wake up in the morning. And
how good of a day is it when you get like 3 emails?
3. And you don't really have like too many meetings on your calendar.
What a day. How stressed nothing stresses me out more than the email. Like I hate, like every time I look at my computer, I'm like, please don't have an email.
Bro, do you ever hear your email notification in your fucking head?
Yes.
Like when you're just sitting around?
Do you have the Microsoft one?
Yeah.
It's like ding or whatever that sound is.
I do. I
Yeah.
hear one like laying in bed. It's just like, fuck.
Hell no. Yeah. I love my job, but emails, hate them. They stress me out more than anything.
Hey man, whenever you gotta type out a well thought, detailed.
You feel good after you send it.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm pretty smart. Look at the words I put in that email.
We're just trying to say we're fluent in Microsoft Office. So
this is a resume. This is a resume builder as well. No, but shit, I don't even know where I was going. Oh, what's your outro on your email? Like, what's your not your outro, but your well, not your signature. Like, what do you put? Like, truly, sincerely. What do you put?
I say warm regards.
Boom, boom.
Yeah,
you're not.
I just say like fucking thank you or whatever.
I'm a warm regards guy. It looks
warm
good.
regards, kind regards. Like
I'll put warmly sometimes. I'll mess around with the warmly if I know them a little better. But warm regards. That's my outro of choice.
It'll be the bullshittest email ever. It'd be like.
Warm regards. Even if I'm mad at them, even if I'm pissed, warmest regards.
Yeah, keep it light. You know what I mean? Keep it.
I hope this email finds you well. Well, it didn't. So.
Yeah. Did it find you well? No, I hate that. I hate that, dude.
No, I did. It actually didn't.
No, it actually didn't find me well at all. Yeah. Anyways.
So back off of Microsoft.
Yeah.
Back to 7 Day Haze.
All right.
How the hell you come up with that name?
Dude, it's funny because we were actually originally going to call ourselves Southern Haze, all right? And we were like,
glad you didn't.
We did a little thinking, and we were like, well, we don't want to just like completely like cut off half of a fan base that we could have just by saying Southern, even though we all are very Southern and proud of it. So we went with 7 Day Haze because we like to stay 7 day hazed.
I get it's a pun on words.
And but no, I mean, it's fun, and it gives us some creativity to mess around with over time. It doesn't it's not a name that's like binds us and makes our identity have to stay like boring or the same over time.
No personal connection.
Yeah.
But just as cool name. Yeah.
Yeah. The girls helped us make it. We sat around one night and we're just chilling, and it came up, and we went with it.
All right, so you said you did a live stream, right?
Yeah, Canvas Tattoo in Noda.
What is the coolest, like pre-COVID, during COVID, whatever, what's the coolest place you've played at?
The coolest place that we've played at? Let's see. Well, Camp North End was really cool because we got to play right outside of a bay of so Camp North End used to be like a factory back in the Cold War where they built missiles and Model Ts and stuff, and the bay that we were playing out of was just the whole empty warehouse where all that shit was going on. So it was all that wide open shit behind us, and we were just playing out of the bays to the crowd. So that was really cool.
It was a sick scenery.
Yeah, it was a sick scenery and all that. But I mean, I've played since I started playing live in 2017. I've probably played well over 250, 300 shows, and a lot of different bars. A lot of the same bars. When I started in college, I signed a year contract with Boardwalk Billy's, and I did 2 or 3 times a month over there, on a Friday or Saturday.
You that was your spot?
Yeah, and everybody would come out, and it was a good time, and that was late shows, till 2 in the morning, so it would get a little rowdy over there.
I was gonna say, have you ever been just so drunk that it's a shit performance? And it
Dude,
was.
honestly,
but everybody's rocking with you too because you're just as drunk as them.
So
right?
we did a New Year's we did a New Year's Eve performance at Boardwalks to wrap that contract up. And dude, that was our first New Year's performance, and we were juniors in college, and people were just feeding us tequila and just shots all night. So we took a few breaks, but by the time New Year's came around and the end of the night was rolling up, bro, we were all so.
It was that, yeah.
But everybody else was on that level too, so they didn't know that we were playing bad. But we did a little bit of recollection as a band, and we were God, we were playing fucking shit.
But nobody remembers it.
No, everybody had a great time. We had a great time. But
I've been with some people that I guess they took it a little more calm that night than I did. And I look back on the night and I'm that band crushed it.
Yeah.
And people are what the fuck are you talking about? So I mean, I guess you can get away with it, but
well, it was a lesson because that was the first kind of show.
Was that when y'all had already had your own songs?
No, I mean, we had a few songs that
at the time.
Yeah, we hadn't had them recorded and out there. That was before. That was we were just mainly a cover band at that point.
Yeah.
And, so but it was a lesson learned. You can't take all the drinks that people give you as a musician and shit because you're up there to play.
I couldn't. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
That's doing this, but they get paid for it too. But doing this and someone's hey, nice, here's another drink. I would accept every single every single one.
Yeah. But, well, that kind of goes back to another reason why I started 7 Day Haze because I got tired of just being a cover band and playing just other people's songs, even though it's fun, and I love doing that too, and I still do that because I like going and play acoustic shows to this day. But whenever you write your own songs and you play them and they're out there for people to hear on platforms, you got music videos for them, and then you play it and people dig it, and people contact you and let you know, hey, I really I fuck with your newest song and all that. That's what
you gotta feel way better when it's I made that shit.
Yeah, it keeps the life going in terms of why you're even playing music. Yeah. You just want to be a cover band forever. You want to play your own music eventually. So yeah.
You like covering songs, like you said.
Yeah.
Who would you say is your top 3? I know that's tough. Okay, so top 3 that inspire you the most. I was going to say the top 3 artists, but top 3 that inspire you.
Top 3 that inspire me. So, as a child, I would probably say, you know, I remember like countless nights listening to, you know, like old like Toby Keith or like Kenny Chesney back in the day as a kid. But now, man, to be honest with you, I really love like Chris Cornell. He really inspires me a lot. Obviously, Jimi Hendrix and them guys. And, you know, AC/DC, Led Zeppelin, you know, the classic rocks, the great.
Just that whole genre.
The 70s and the 80s were just like a different time of music that like was awesome, and it's not here now. And
how awesome was the 80s, dude? Like, just with music.
Yeah, man. I mean,
even the 90s still had like their shit, but like
it all had like attitude. You know what I mean? It all had like but it was like fun, and it wasn't about shit you can't relate to. Like, you know, like everybody, all the music now, it's like everybody bumps to it, but it's like not relatable to the human.
And like, what the hell is like half the time like the mumble rap shit too? Now it's like.
Yeah.
How the hell?
It's something to bump to in a club, you know what I mean? That shit.
No hate. Like, if you like it, you like it. Yeah. But at the same time.
There's some good rap out there. I mean, I listen to rap. I'm not fucking, you know, I play music. But yeah, I mean, it's just, there's something that goes into writing words and playing the melodies and playing the music
with some damn meaning.
People up there doing it. And then there's that human component of like, wow, these guys are performing for us, right?
Exactly.
Now. Yeah.
Trevor knows I'm a big MGK dropped that album recently.
And dude, my girl loves that shit.
Dude,
too.
So like if you'd have told me in 2019 or any year before that at any point in my life I'd say I fuck with MGK, I would punch myself in the face.
Yeah, dude, he's like
what?
Same.
But he dropped that album and I listened to it, and just like you said, like the bullshit that comes out now, it was not the bullshit. It was like the 90s, like. It was a different vibe.
It was,
and I was
kind of
like, thank God, dude.
Like mid 2000s, like punk rock,
like Blink 182 vibe.
Yeah.
And it just felt good to hear some shit that was like, just like good old fashioned type, like just shit where it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's not the mumble.
It's easy to listen to.
Like the lyrics are like, okay, yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about the beef between him and Eminem, MGK and Eminem?
So that's when I was big time fuck MGK, but I'm not an Eminem guy. Like, I'm not an Eminem guy.
Really?
I don't listen to Eminem. Like, I respect, it's like the Beatles. I respect him, but I don't listen to Eminem. Like, I don't, now people are going to hate me, but I don't really fuck with Eminem that hard.
I mean, I think Eminem is like, I don't know how everybody feels about him out there right now. I used to always listen to his stuff kind of growing up.
I was never in that phase. Like, all my buddies were like, dude, listen to this shit, and I heard it, and I was just like, eh. Like, I always like I'm just like a slower type. Megan told me I just like depressing music, but
yeah, I mean, dude, I'm right there with you. Like, my girl will be like, can we listen to something a little more uplifting? And I'm
and it's like,
I don't know.
And then I just play depressing music with a better beat, like a more upbeat.
Yeah.
But no, like I don't know.
Yeah, man.
MGK, hey, they both killed the diss tracks though, did they not?
Yeah.
They both. Kudos to both.
I don't know. I think they may have like came up with it and like, yo.
Who you think won that?
They both made a lot of money from it.
And MGK is with Megan Fox. So at the end of the day, I'm talking good about him. He's dating Megan Fox. Eminem's still old.
Yeah.
MGK might have came out on top on that one.
I mean, I guess you never know.
Not like of GOAT status, but like of money. His life's going well. I got MGK. So, speaking of MGK, do you have a ghostwriter, and what's his name?
No, I do not.
There's been murmurs. People are saying, hey, 7 Day Haze has a ghostwriter.
Yeah,
no way they're coming up with this shit.
Our songs have been, you know, I wrote Darkest Night all by myself. But
what's that process like?
Songwriting,
yeah,
dude, it's crazy because like the best songs come to you within like, you know, like an hour or two and one sitting, and then like those are the songs that end up being the best ones, and the ones that you sit on for days and weeks end up not being like the best ones. So like Darkest Nights was one of those ones that I like picked up like my guitar and I started playing it, and it just like kind of like all came.
Yeah.
And but yeah,
so you got the music first before the lyrics?
Yeah, and sometimes it's usually like that because the music makes the vibe, right?
Yeah.
So then once you got the vibe, then you can kind of like start to tell a story.
Yeah,
So,
and you think about what it sounds like.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So you've always been like that. You're not really like, you don't write the song and then you're like, all right, let's try to find a beat or like a melody to this song.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I don't know what I want to write about, and I have like, I'm able to kind of like, like major chords are happy, minor chords are sad. So like if I want to write about like something, upbeat and, happy-go-lucky or something, and it's major. If it's minor, it's sad. And, I wrote my songs, and then my band has also written my songs as well, so Paul and Eric. So other songs that we have, like I Go, You Go, and College Thing, I actually wrote in college one night. That's a funny story that I'll have to tell you about that after I finish saying
Well, I
this.
got a good idea. Like, I listened to the lyrics, and then I remember we had talked about it at some point. Like, we were just talking about the music and shit, and then you said that was a true story. And I heard it, and I was like, yeah, I can see where this shit.
Yeah. So
you were actually in the VIP. Or is that just something that rhymes?
okay. So
rhyme?
I'll explain the meaning behind College Thing. So, whenever you obviously know you and your girl's been together for a while through college and all that.
Yeah.
Like whenever you're dating in college, especially at those younger, ages, you're like, is this gonna be forever? Like, obviously we're dating and we like rock with each other, but like, who knows what the hell is gonna happen like after college? So I was studying for an exam one night, fucking 2 a.m. and I was tired of studying, and I started like writing a song, and it was just like College Thing. So it was like, the lyrics, it's like, tell me baby, is this just a college thing? And the ones that you were talking about, Bottles in the Club with the Girls in the VIP, it's like, if we're gonna not be real about this, then I'm gonna be out having fun with the boys.
I get it.
So it's
okay.
like, tonight I'm going out with the boys in the QC, Bottles in the Club with the girls in the
Had to
VIP.
shout out Charlotte, right?
Yeah, fucking, you got to. I love it. It's a good time up there, but it's also close to the homeland.
Yeah, it's the perfect distance, You can get away from the shit.
Yeah.
But then you can come back to the shit.
Come back.
But not saying that Rowan County's shit. I'm saying like, just you can come back to whatever it is. Yeah. QC might be shit in other areas. They got their pros and cons, both of them.
There's just a lot of good fun to be had.
A lot of good fun to be had. There's I would say one con is there is less good fun to be had in Salisbury.
Yeah.
There's still good fun to be had, but you got to find your ways around. Whereas Charlotte, there's almost too much good fun to be had.
Well, like, good fun around here is like, in my opinion, is like, bonfires and stuff like that.
Those are the the ones that sneak up on you though, because you don't think I'm in this big area, and you end up, you might drink a little more than normal at a bonfire, so it doesn't seem as crazy because it's not a great of an environment, but
there's not that many like good places to drink around here, man.
There's really not, dude.
Like Fishbowl is like the hypest place to go around here, but like, there's what other options that leave, like Go Burrito, and then you got New
you just go to Charlotte. That's the point of it. You just go to Charlotte.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to beat. It is hard to beat a Fishbowl night.
Listen, if there's anybody from Salisbury listening to this shit that can make a change, put more entertainment in this damn town for the people, man.
For the people.
Want to have a good damn time in this city.
We're all here trying to have a good time.
Everybody's here trying to spend money and have a good time and work and make a living and party on the weekends. So
FTR just might put Salisbury back on the damn map.
Yeah. Somebody heard it.
Somebody fire it up. Come on, Mike London. Get us going, man.
Yeah. Mike.
I don't even know where the hell to go from that with that one. So you do have a ghostwriter. You did say you did.
But no, so one of our songs that's like kind of a little more like heavier than, all of our other songs that kind of sounds a little different is Sunny Days. And we actually wrote that song with our producers because we wanted to, a band and their producers have to form a relationship because you're going to be in there, for a long time, like making music. We all have 9 to 5s, so we were all getting off of work every day at like 5, going in the studio from like 6:30 to like 12 to 2 in the morning for like, 2 months straight.
Yeah.
And it was we just wanted to make it happen and get it done. And it took that. And so we wanted to write a song with them. And so we wrote a song called Sunny Days. It's a little more like upbeat, you know, a little harder. And it was a fun song. It kind of it challenged us.
That was the second song y'all dropped, right?
Yeah.
It was after Darkest Night.
Yeah. And it challenged us to get out of our comfort zone and start playing a little more, you know, rock and roll. And, you know, that's kind of, the direction that we're headed at this point.
So you're headed more towards that?
Yeah, I mean, we're always gonna have, like, you know, all kinds of stuff that we may like try and experiment with. You know, we don't want to stay in the box unless we have to. But yeah, you know, who knows? Once COVID goes away and we're able to start playing in venues again, we'll kind of see what the future is going to look like a little bit.
And then we'll get more entertainment in Salisbury and more performances from also McNeill and the 7 Day Haze band in Salisbury.
We'll be at Fishbowl when shit goes back. We're supposed to be there for our opening show in January, but...
Megan swears up and down that's one of the best nights she's ever had. Was we were at the Fishbowl one night and you were performing. I don't even know what night that was, but Megan, like,
there was a lot of
dude. You did a lot of people there. You did a cover of I think it was like a Dierks Bentley song, and I said this might be the most Rowan County shit I've ever done in my life. Me and Megan were slow dancing as you were singing some Dierks Bentley song at the Fishbowl. That's about as Rowan County as you can get, but it was love. That's what it was.
Dude, you never know what's gonna happen at the Fishbowl, man.
Yeah. You really don't. You absolutely. I can 100% back that. You really don't ever know. It'll sneak up on you. They need better bathrooms, but that's it. I love the Fishbowl. What are you excited about? What's coming up? 7 Day Haze.
What's coming up, man? Well, I'm excited about like COVID restrictions ending. Whenever
I'm excited about that too.
Because whenever that finishes up, we'll be able to kind of move forward with a few things that we have going. But one of the things that we are excited about right now is we are getting back in the studio and working on getting some more songs put out. There hasn't really been much else to do but besides, you know, record and make music, because obviously we can't go play at venues right now.
Good time to make new songs.
Yeah, good time to make new songs. And we got some. So we're going to be working on those. We're trying to, you know, figure out the next step in terms of who we want to work with to get those songs done. You know, next phase of buying merch, getting, you know, EP merch put together. Yeah, man. Because when the restrictions are gone, we're gonna have to basically start marketing ourselves to these promoters and.
Hell yeah! I know you know Kyle Kelly, right?
Oh yeah. Kyle Kelly's a good old boy.
He actually was our first ever guest on this.
No way.
Yeah, and now like, hey, he started dropping merch. I bought a shirt. It's nice. Hey, you got to get on the merch train.
Oh yeah, no, we will. We're trying to figure out all of our like designs and stuff right now. You know what I mean?
No, I hear you. We Trevor and I have been talking merch, but we don't know what the hell we're doing with anything. Like, we might need a better logo, but hey, we're riding with it right now.
Yeah, dude.
Before I do this, I want to make sure your mic's all right. I might be drunk.
Are we good?
Trevor, cut that. Every time I say Trevor, cut that, he never cuts that, but it's good. So we're out of the music, and now this is free ball style with myself asking you questions.
All right.
So, high school memories. I got to bring this up. When I first knew that you were coming on, I was like, I just got to bring this up. So when I was 14 and you were, I was 14 and you were 16. I think I might have turned 15 that summer. Yeah. We both made the senior Legion team.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
We had no place on that team. It was hilarious. That was back when Legion ball was good too.
I threw 7 shutout innings that year. And came off to one of the biggest applauses I'd ever had at fucking Newman Park.
That was a time. I remember that. Was it against Kannapolis or something like that?
I don't know, man.
But it was a time. No.
I walked off pimping it like fucking. I was like,
you had the orange glove at the time too, right? Was that the orange glove time period?
Maybe, yeah.
With the red jersey on, it was a gross look. It was a gross look.
Hey, you know what?
You got the job done in summer of 2012. It got the job done. Yeah. That's how damn long ago it was.
It was a good time, man.
No, but I didn't have my license. I didn't have my permit.
Oh fuck! I know where you're going with this, bro.
And you had your license. And since we both were the only ones from Carson that made the team, like, of course, like, you were the one to drive me and stuff.
And we kind of lived in the same vicinity.
We lived near each other.
Yeah.
So one night, we went to Sweet Frog that night. Actually.
Fucking Sweet Frog, dude.
We get to a stoplight, and someone's behind us. Austin's like, you're like, damn, why are they on my ass?
Yeah.
I don't know why I remember
You
this
remember
so
that
vividly.
shit, too. That's
You're like, why are
funny.
they on my ass? You took off.
Yep.
You can explain the rest. What happened after we turned left at that stoplight and that car was on our ass?
Well, I'm 16. I don't even have my
In the
after
Mustang.
nines. In the Mustang. I'm in a 98 Mustang. It was a V6, but it was a 5-speed, so it was fun. And I raced hell in that car. It was a good time. So somebody was on my ass one night after a Legion game, and we were going, what's that road in between Faith and
It's near Peach Orchard, but I don't know the name of it. Right?
It's in between Faith and near where the fairgrounds is that connects the two. Anyways,
Yeah, it's the
they'll know
road
what we're
on the
talking about.
fairgrounds. Yeah.
Somebody's riding my ass, and I was like, I don't like this. So I just fucking started running through my gears, man. I was up to like 110 miles an hour, just
on a 55.
on a 55.
I'm just eating my sweet frog at 14 years old, like, oh, shit.
And then I just pop it, start getting ready for the stop sign coming up ahead. So I cruise down back to a cool 95 miles an hour, and the lights start flashing. And I'm like, fuck. And
That's exactly what you said. I was sitting there and you said, fuck.
I was like, shit, I don't even have my after nines.
You didn't have your after nines. Damn, we were
cruising.
young.
I was cruising, and it was just not a good situation. So whoever the officer was comes up to the car. I forgot to pull my e-brake up, so we start rolling down the hill a little bit more. I'm like, shit, he probably thinks we're trying to escape now.
Yeah, or we're drunk, one of the two.
Yeah. So he
At
comes up.
16 and 14.
He put the fear of God in me. He scared me a little bit, and I was like, dude, I was in tears. I thought I was supposed to go to jail. By law, I was supposed to go to jail.
Yeah, and I would have had to go with you.
And I was like, shit, I'm going to jail. I was like apologizing, and we had our Legion jerseys on still.
We did.
And I think that's honestly what helped save us a little bit.
There was a little bit of
that night.
favoritism that night.
Yeah.
I will say this. I don't know if you remember this quote, but you said that just now. The guy said that you were trying to show off, and you went out of your way to let him know that it was a V6. I don't know if you remember saying that to the guy.
Did I really?
You said, and you were like so scared, so upset, and the guy's like, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to show off, and I don't remember where it came up in
That's
conversation,
funny,
but I
dude.
remember you were like, sir, like, it's a
V6.
V6. And I heard that, and I was like, oh, shit. I'm sitting there. There was Keith Urban in the background, like at a low volume. But I just remember that guy, like, let us off with a warning.
Yeah, he gave us a warning, and I was like, holy shit.
We drove off, and you cranked that music up, and you were pumped as hell. But that I still
Dude, you
vividly
don't
remember
understand the
that
amount
day.
of adrenaline going through my body at that point in time. I was either going to jail or going home, and
We went home,
we
baby.
went home.
Let's go home. No, but that was an electric night for me at 14 years
Yeah.
old. That's one you remember when you got pulled over, and I didn't even have my permit at the time. I think I might have. I don't know if I ever told my parents that one, but that
Well,
was
for those of you out there who don't know, back then they had just implemented this law where if you were under the age of 18 and going 15 miles an hour over, then you immediately get arrested. But
and it was after 9, and you didn't have your after 9s.
No.
That guy.
But
Kudos.
we had our Rowan Legion jerseys on.
And that shit, hey, that shit'll go a distance.
And we probably just both I probably threw 8 shutout innings, and you probably came in with a save and.
No way at 14. I kept a book every damn game there. I threw a couple times. I actually threw in the second game that season.
No,
I
that
was
totally
why the
didn't
hell?
happen, but
I had a different jersey on than the whole team. That's how I knew I was barely on the team, because I had a mesh 2000 early 2000 Rand jersey on. I was like, damn, I'm scraping. But I was number 36. But what a hell of a summer that was.
Yeah, man, that was a good time.
So I got a question for
All
you.
right, another question.
If you were to have 4 at-bats, at what level do you want to say, Trevor?
Say high school.
High school right now?
Wow.
4 high school at-bats right now. You are, tomorrow, you go play in a varsity game.
All right.
You got 4 at-bats. You're facing a righty, not a lefty, a righty. What do you think you would go? You get to take BP and everything before.
Wow. What kind of righty or lefty, man? This is a big...
I'm talking normal, regular.
normal.
He's 84, flat as pus, has a spinning breaking ball. You know what I'm saying? You see it. It's not doo-doo, but it's
It's there.
It's the one that comes out of the machine breaking ball.
Well, I've been playing a lot of golf lately, so I've been hitting a lot of, long, right, left.
But it's a different
seeds.
swing.
So here's what I'm saying. I think I'm gonna go 2 for 3.
What? With a walk?
2 for 3 with a fucking little Judy pop up to the pitcher.
Okay. Wait, the Judy pop up to the pitcher is the one you get out on?
Yes.
You get a base hit on the other ones?
2 bombs, brother.
Bombs!
2 bombs, brother.
Sheesh.
I'm just kidding. No. Now, what would happen? Fastball, stared at it, curveball. I'm like, shit. I ain't seen that in a minute.
Woo!
Change up, boom.
Bomb?
No, I don't know, man.
Oh, whatever boom means. That would happen.
Change
That's
up,
what happens.
yeah, exactly. Who knows? Who knows, man?
Every college game.
I will tell you this. I do have my voodoo in my trunk always.
OG
still.
voodoo, the black one.
Dude, my drop 3, it's still in the trunk. It's.
Megan's here in the middle,
Is she?
so she can walk through whatever. But she's gonna walk in and be like, "Wow, this piece of shit is reliving his glory days." No, but my goal every single game in college was 1 for 3 with a walk. I'll take 1 for 3 with a walk every damn game. So what do I think I would go? Actually, I think I would go 1 for 2 with 2 walks in a high school game. I think walking in high school is easy.
It is. I'll tell you, I don't know if you remember this or not, but my senior year, your junior year, we were scrimmaging somebody at Carson. And
the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
I know you hit the nuke. I remember the
nuke.
Nuke.
Okay, but I wore the collar 3 straight times before that. I struck out 3 times.
Yep, I do remember that.
And
you
then
struck
I hit
out
a
every
fucking,
yeah. Mammo.
And it made up for it.
It did.
Yeah,
I remember
it
that.
felt good.
I remember thinking, damn, he looks like shit.
But
and then he hit a nuke and I said,
the 3 strikeouts were almost as equally as shitty as the home run was good, if that makes sense.
Yes. No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I still remember that game. It makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, changing sports, same type question. Trevor, what kind of team should I say? Like a 500 high school football team?
Yeah.
Okay, 500 high school football team. You're facing who's a 500 team typically? Who's a team that just Carson's a 500 team? You're facing another Carson, okay? And you're a quarterback.
I would have loved to face my team and.
What do you think? What do you think your stat line is as a quarterback? You play high school football game this Friday.
Dude, I missed the shit out of that. I'll tell you that much. But my stat line. Well,
we're not running the option. We're not running the option. We're running the eye.
So this is back in the old school
Woody days.
Woody days. Okay. Well, depends on how many attempts we get, right?
26.
26 attempts.
That's in high school. That's a hell of a day.
That is a hell of a
24.
day.
24.
Dude, I don't know, man. I'd probably light it up, man.
Do you think that you could?
Probably light it
So
up.
this guy says he hits 2 bombs. This guy
I'd
says.
probably light it up.
So
I've been
basically-
waiting since.
so basically you still got
I've been
it.
waiting. I've been waiting since intramural football and softball in college to.
Did you play intramurals at UNCC?
Yeah.
You light it up at intramurals?
Yeah, it was a good time.
Trevor, would you have lit it up in intramurals if you went anywhere other than Catawba?
No, to be honest with you though, I'd probably run more though. You know what I mean? I'd run more. That's what I would.
Like you would have ran the ball more?
Yeah.
When I look back at things, I say I would have hit for more power. But I know it's not true. I know I would still go in there and probably Judy punch a single.
Oh, dude, no. If I could, I would just go back in there and not care what anyone said and just try to hit it hard somewhere.
Okay.
That's all that matters. That's
You're
all
right.
that matters. When you let people get into your head, then it's like, oh, what am I really trying to do here? I'm trying to hit the ball hard somewhere, right?
Yeah.
So if you fuck up trying to hit the ball hard, right?
You're preaching to the choir. I can't do anything. I coach a 12U team, and that's all I say is, hey, hit it hard somewhere. But we want to do the opposite sometimes. So
People want long straight bombs.
dude, I hate the way baseball's going right now. I hate it because these little kids who have the dog shittest of swings, they think I hit nukes. I hit nukes or nothing. It's all we faced maybe one team that knows how to bunt at 12U, and It's bad. Like, there's no small ball, nothing in baseball. Like, the game is kind of poop right now.
Like, how is that? From a teammate to another, like, you're coaching kids now. So, like,
what is that like?
What is their vibe like compared to how you remember travel ball being when you were, playing?
So, I'm the assistant coach, and Chance Bowden is the head coach.
All right.
So, Chance deals with, like, the parents and all of that. Like, I'm not dealing with that. I'm just here to, like, coach.
Yeah.
I would say, so this is like our second season. Like, we started 11U and now we're 12U. And 11U, I would say I had no idea what the hell I was doing at all. Like, making a lineup was hard enough, and I was not coaching. But 12U, I would say the kids are definitely softer than our generation was. Like, that's just a product of the generation. Like, kids cry. I don't remember crying that much, dude. I mean, I remember, like, having temper tantrums, but just...
Well, bro, I had my shit together at 12.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you are about to be in middle school, or you are in middle school. If you cry and I'm your friend, I'm going to make fun of you.
Yeah.
Naturally. You know what I'm saying?
People not make fun of each other anymore?
No, and, like... There's no competitive spirit sometimes either. It's like they lose, and it's like, all right, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to go home and hop on fucking COD and fucking light shit up.
It's insane. But the only difference between us is, like, I feel like that time period, because, like, in middle school, we would lose a game, and we'd look at each other on the bus and be like...
Yeah, bro.
But there's one thing we didn't do is, like, with the coaches, when they're yelling and screaming and shit, you were locked in. The second you got on the bus talking to your friends, like, did it really matter? No. But at least pretend it matters. And that's the difference between, I think, our generation and this generation is they don't even act like it matters.
Dude,
like, they will bald-faced look at
bro.
you and be like, I don't care. And you're like, oh.
You remember, there were sometimes, man, we were getting bitched at after games, and we were all looking at each other trying to hold our fucking laughs in. Like,
but we didn't talk and shit.
Yeah, we didn't.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, we, like, looked down. It was like somebody was, like, you're at a family gathering and there's a prayer going on, and you look up and you see there's a couple other family members, like, making eye contact with you.
No, you know what the worst was? And this even happened at the college level because Riley Myers, that's why. But we're in the middle of a serious...
I'm gonna grab my beer while you...
Yeah, you're in the middle of a serious team meeting. Hey, how many beers you got?
I got this last one. But
Golly.
more than welcome to have, so.
Have a swig? Hey, we are not during COVID times.
We have some inside.
We do have a beer? Can I get a beer? Trevor, cut this. I know he won't.
Wait. Don't cut it yet. While we're talking about the beer, this is from a veteran-owned and operated brewery in Charlotte called Armored Cow. They make good, like, IPAs and stuff. And
There, put it to the camera. Let them know what it
if you're
looks
in
like.
University City, go check it out. It's by, like, Harris Boulevard and J.W. Clay and stuff like that. So, yeah, good people.
If we get 1,000 views, that'll be $20, Armored Cow.
Yeah, man. Well, it's a good one.
What is it? A stout?
No, this is a double IPA. So,
IPA? Okay.
Yeah.
You like the hops and shit.
No, dude, I used not to, man.
No, me too. Recently,
I used not
but
to.
like a draft IPA is actually good. Do you fuck with IPAs?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you used
I
to
like
not to
IPAs
either, did
and
you?
stouts.
You get older and you start liking IPAs.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, the IPAs, man, like, I don't know. I can't go back to drinking, like, normal shit anymore because it just tastes like piss. I want to drink some beer that tastes like something good.
But where we're different, though, is I will drink Bud Light on the weekends to do the job. You know what I'm
if I
saying?
need the job
I'm-
done, then I'm going to drink some Jack Daniels. That's what's going to do
Yeah,
the job.
I mean, I've been on like the gym phase too, and like I like it and all, but sometimes
If I go
dude,
to a
just
bar-
drinking a beer, man,
Drinking a beer, man.
it's good. I love it,
Yeah.
and I've never been mad drinking. Well, I have been mad and then started drinking a beer, but I've never drank a beer and been like, ugh, this sucks. Yeah. I do it with water. No, but what was my question I was gonna ask?
Oh, she brought you a Bud Light, bro.
Right when we're talking about
Bud
the
Light,
shit
brother.
that does the job.
Yeah.
Bud Light.
It does.
I drink it.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Megan, right before you left, what was the question I was going to ask?
I don't remember.
What are we talking about? Just fucking rewind it.
No clue.
Well, I'll tell you this, okay? Let's go ahead and segue onto something like this. Did y'all watch the first election?
Oh,
Or not the first debate?
Did I watch the first debate?
Well,
So we're going to start this with politics and get right back into it.
Yeah, let's get into it.
Did I watch it? Yeah, I watched it. I actually felt like I needed like a what are those things called? What is it? The anxiety pills.
A fucking Xanax?
Nah, not a Xanax. Not that intense. Prozac. I felt like I needed a Prozac after I watched that debate. I have never been more scared ever. But then I realized, at the end of the day, Obama was president, right? George Bush was president. At the end of the day, like, throughout the years, you kind of just still do what you do. We get real pissed off for a couple months, and then we get over it.
Well,
That's
here's
everything.
what's funny. Like, everybody's, like, hooting and hollering and bitching and complaining about, like, the president and stuff. But, like, what people don't necessarily realize is what's going to have the biggest fucking impact on your daily life and where you live is the governor of your state. So, like...
And the senator and the senators in the House.
Yeah, like work on, like, worry about your state. And then, the president's just, like, whoever is, the figurehead, really. I mean, I like what Don does in terms of just being like he says fuck it, and people
I wish he said fuck it a little
that says
less.
fuck it. You know what I mean? A little bit. People want that a little bit. I feel like
I wouldn't mind him being quiet sometimes.
that's the only thing that he needs to work on. You know what I mean? He needs to be like,
Yeah, there's pros and cons to everything, though.
yeah. But at the end of the day, look, like, everybody thinks just because you like or support someone that you are fucking them. Like, you know what I mean?
What a joke.
Like,
right? We watched the debate. Who the hell is like
who
them?
the fuck else do we have to choose from? It's not like we have, like, two,
Go ahead and say it, Trevor.
What? I mean...
Yeezy?
What? You said Yeezy 2020? Hey, speaking of psychos, how many votes you think Kanye's going to get?
Too many.
You think?
Too many.
Really? Do you think he'll finish third?
Easy.
I don't think he's going to be on the ballot, though. Like,
But write-ins, bro.
He's in the ballot in some states, isn't he?
I
no,
wonder.
that was for, like, the test when he was, like, actually running, I think, and then, like, he dropped out.
You want to hear something kind of sus?
Yeah.
You can go to Vegas, and you can put money down on who you think is going to win president.
Like, over-unders and...
Yes, you can gamble on the president. That is sus. Like, I feel like sports is already, like, do people throw games? Sometimes it seems like it. But politics, I'll tell you this. I bet you, I haven't looked at the lines for who the hell's president's going to be, but I bet you Donald's a dog right now. I'd say he's a dog.
I don't know.
I'd say he's probably about plus 2,400. And you know what? Money line it.
Have you seen that shit with Joe's son?
I have.
Russia?
Not good.
With
He,
Russia?
like, went to China and was like banging some kids or some shit.
Wait,
He
what?
was having intercourse with...
Bro,
Are we going
there's,
to keep this in?
There's shit on his laptop. Yeah, dude. Well, conspiracy talk. There's shit on like, his laptop, like him doing like shit in China.
Really?
And he won't let people look at his laptop.
Well, listen. Anybody that has a lot of money, anybody that has that kind of power and influence, they all do fucked up shit. Like,
Yeah, normal
whatever.
Joe
At the
Blows
end
do
of the day,
shitty things.
like,
So
we all
imagine
do.
what the
We all do
highballers
fucked
do.
up shit. So let's get it out of the question that we're supposed to have some, like, clean ass whistle saint as a president first and foremost.
Wouldn't mind it though.
What do people want? Somebody that's going to be remotely, like, transparent. Somebody that's going to have the balls to say, like, screw what the status quo if it needs to be done. And at the end of the day, that's why we have a fucking,
Checks and balances.
checks
baby.
and balances, baby. That's what it is.
That's all life is checks and balances, right?
Yeah.
Pros, cons, checks, balances, bad, good,
Yin and yang.
yin and yang,
Yeah.
tomato, tomato. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
Am I about to end this with just politics? That's what we're going to end it on?
No way. We can end it on pop.
Nah, we don't have to end it on that. What else we got?
I did have one question for you.
What are we talking about? Y'all talking about the glory days? Playing fucking, talking shit? The
Hey, now that the audio is just on here, you got more time to cut shit, brother.
Yeah, nah.
Damn, I don't even remember what it was. It was something about when you're playing baseball and you're in a situation. I'll say this. No, I will get into this. I think that this generation now of kids is way out of shape.
Oh,
Way out of shape, dude.
Yeah.
Do you remember in middle school that we used to, like, Coach Langford made us run, like, a legit mile after every practice?
I go home and lift weights after that, brother. Like,
Dude,
it was just fun. Like, we didn't really have any. Like, we had a PlayStation 2 and maybe the Xbox 360. You know, not even the Xbox, like PlayStation 2, Xbox.
We were three. Well, in middle school,
then PlayStation
there went
3,
360. Yeah,
PlayStation 3, and then the 360 came out.
I was an Xbox during middle school time period, but I'm a PlayStation guy now.
Games weren't the way they were. Technology wasn't like we didn't have enough entertainment on our phones to keep us like there for 2+ hours a day.
Yeah.
Now you can go look at your phone and just like if you're not careful, you're like, oh well.
There went 2 hours.
So that's going to be a challenge. Like, I thought our parents, it's weird because, like, growing up, I always thought, like, you know, the way our parents was, like, raising us and everything. I was like, okay, so I guess this is kind of what we have to, like, look forward to and, like, expect when, like, raising kids one day. But, dude.
No.
We're going to have it, like.
Way worse.
I don't even know what to expect.
It's like. And at the point, I don't know, like the kid point age, but it's like when I get to that point, what is going to be okay to say and what's not okay to say? What do I tell them is right? What do I tell them is not right?
Right.
Because everything nowadays is like, well, that's offensive.
Right.
If I were to say, don't do this because of this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like nowadays, like telling a kid not to cry is offensive. What?
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
Yeah,
how are we going to get anywhere? Like, just imagine 40 years from now when these kids that are 16 or whatever, they're going to be the head of corporations. And they're going to get in a stressful situation. And what's going to happen? They're going to break down and cry. Yeah. They're going to break down and cry because they were taught that's okay.
Yeah.
They're going to cry in stressful situations.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what to expect as like a dad. How the hell did we get to talking about us being dads?
We just kind of have to shit talk a little more.
I think there's got to be a little. Yeah. The next generation's got to be a little.
Yeah, man. You know what we need to do?
I'm not talking physical. We need to replace. Like, let's put the fist down.
We need to replace the general education system with like kung fu and shit and monks, and we need to go back to our roots and start training everybody how to kick ass.
I will say this:
we'll have a lot more respect.
I will say this: I didn't a lot of hands-on shit that people do. I don't know how to do. And I wish I did. And I think we need to get back to more like knowing how to do shit.
I wish we had some like martial arts training in like school. If everybody know how to fight, then people would have more respect. Like you don't see fighters going around like picking fight. Like I mean, unless they're just a jackass. But like for the most part, people who learn like martial arts have like respect and they don't want to.
Because you learned the feng shui, right?
Yeah, well, not really. I mean, you just know somebody has the capability to whoop your ass, and you don't really, you know what I mean? Like,
you know what happens then? Because we were talking about this earlier, Trevor.
What?
Money is no longer the power; strength becomes it, and that's a different world.
Brother,
we've hit every spot of everything right now, but
I think it's time becomes power, right? You know.
Well, time beats. Yeah, money's like second, and then time is like they're like way up there. Time is like Alabama of like everything. You know.
Yeah.
Time always wins.
Yeah.
Don't matter how much money you have. So you know what? We're getting political. We've already done it.
Hey, but you know what? We still love you. We don't judge you. And you know what? I'll drink a beer with anybody. He'll drink a beer with anybody.
I will drink it.
And you know what's gonna happen? We'll probably end up talking shit about some of the same things.
Yeah, I promise you this. We will typically be pissed about the same shit. Yep. The same old shit. You know what I don't like? I don't like stubbing my toe. Nobody does.
Fuck that. That shit hurts, brother.
I feel like young boy NBA likes stubbing his toe.
I don't like fucking waking up on Monday morning to dive into the
I hate
call.
it.
But you know what?
There's nobody that likes waking up on Monday morning except for NFL players because that's their off day, typically.
Yeah.
So, I mean, good for you. We get it. Mondays are cool for you.
Well, you know. Somebody's got to have some fun.
I'm just trying to think right now. I've hit middle school. I've hit what having kids would be like. I've hit who you're voting for president. We've hit politics. We've hit how to vote, basically. And not who to vote for. But what matters?
But just vote. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I know we said like kind of some of our own personal shit, but like do some fact checking. Don't listen to fucking Fox and CNN.
Don't listen to anybody.
Like just do some fact checking. Look what's been done and look what has not been done, and make your opinion, and then fucking go and do your shit as an American citizen. But no matter what, America, baby.
America. Wow. America. I'm gonna end this with 3 questions, okay? They're pretty easy.
All right.
First one, Coke or Pepsi?
Coke.
Easy. Good one. Second one, LeBron or MJ?
LeBron.
Love that.
Hey.
Third one, third and final one. Wait, what were you gonna say? I got a smile on my face when you're talking
people
about LeBron.
People want to talk about it being a harder league and this and that and yada yada yada. But listen, there's nothing that fucking LeBron James has not done at this point besides getting another ring.
Yeah.
And when that happens, what's everybody gonna say?
What can you say right now? What
can you say? I mean, listen, I love, fucking Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's Michael Jordan. I mean, he's the poster child of basketball forever. Even if LeBron James surpasses him, that's like, whatever.
You can't help it, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I get
whatever.
that.
So, everybody just needs to chill and let LeBron have his time of greatness and, like, hop off his fucking dick, honestly.
Hop off his effing D.
Yeah. Maybe bleep that part out.
Nah, no bleeps. Never bleeps. Every time I said cut, watch this. He's not going to cut a damn bit of this. But
yeah, because to be honest with you, bro, I honestly don't give 2 rats ass about basketball, but I like watching LeBron James play. I like watching good basketball.
Right?
And he plays good basketball, and yeah, it was a good series.
What are my third... I was going to say final, but I have a bonus question. What are the Panthers going to finish the season at?
Dude, listen, the Panthers.
Just know that, by the way, at the end of the season, it'll probably be up on the board, whatever you said. And so if it's way off, I'm going to talk shit.
Yeah, well, the Panthers, to be completely honest with you, I don't give a rat's ass about them right now. Even though I always, like, they're my team. I've never had any other team.
So you're not imagining, you don't have big expectations. Because if you did, you would say something like 13-3 because, like, you can't. Yeah,
I don't. I just don't care because, like, screw the way they did Cam Newton, bro.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like, he's out in New England doing his thing. And I get it from a business perspective, but at the same time,
Panthers.
Like, get that out of here. Like, bring Teddy Bridgewater in. If Cam don't work out, then you got a solid replacement.
I think it was time for both of them.
Yeah.
Worked out good for both of them, I think.
Yeah. I mean, it worked. It's weird to see Cam in New England, though, man.
But I love it.
I do
love
too,
it,
bro.
It's the most 2020. It's one of the best, I will say, like, when I wrap up 2020 and you say, what are the top 5 things in sports? Cam Newton going to New England will be in the top 5 for me.
Yeah.
LeBron winning the championship is going to be number 1. Probably at number 2 as well.
I'm going to be pulling for New England until Cam retires. I'm just like, I'm a Cam fan, dude.
I'm getting a jersey soon.
I'm going to have to, brother. And if Tom Brady was still there would be no way in hell you catch me in them colors. But
Facts.
And I respect Tom Brady. Tom Brady's Tom Brady, but, like, screw the Patriots, bro.
Not anymore. Not this
anymore,
Patriots.
though.
I like
Not
this
anymore,
Patriots.
though.
I told you, 2020, I like MGK.
Yeah.
I like the Patriots.
I know. I mean, exactly.
Speaking of Cam, just a side note, that rhymes with Bam, flood Bam's DMs. Had to get that one in on this interview. We're good friends with Bam Adebayo of the runner-up Miami Heat, trying to get him on the pod soon. So we'll plug 7 Day Haze when he gets on.
Really?
My bonus question and final question. Do you, Austin McNeill, believe that all birds are real?
No.
Really? You think some birds are the government?
Dude, I don't know.
You heard it here first.
Man, yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I don't spend much time thinking about it, though. Like, if a bird sees me doing some dumb shit, dude, I'm going to just pick my nose a little harder, maybe. I'm like, what's up, bird? You staring at something?
Yeah.
Like, but I don't know. Who knows? There could be, like, who knows, like, if your dog
is an alien?
Not, like, some fucking government spy thing to be
That's
in
why
your
we don't have a
house.
dog. I think all cats are
My
spies.
dog is chill. He's cool, but I don't fucking know. Who knows?
Does he speak English?
Dude, if I play the harmonica, this man starts making the weirdest noises. And it's not like he's barking, and it's not like a howl. He starts like...
He's like,
Dude, it's dog language. I don't know how to say it, bro. It's weird.
Oh, boy.
If you're at home, play a harmonica for your dog and see what they do. It don't have to be good harmonica. Just, blow
For
it.
your DOG, not your DAWG.
Yeah.
Who knows what your DAWG is going to say?
Yeah.
With that being said, I don't think there's a single thing we haven't covered except for, are we living in a simulation?
Well, we're living in something, right? I don't fucking know, man.
Austin McNeill, shortstop,
Oh,
quarterback, lead singer for an awesome band that you need to check out.
7 Day Haze. Look us up. Instagram.
Big time
Facebook.
speeder on the highway / road.
Hey, I like to drive fast.
A guy who could still hit a home run and could still throw like 4 touchdowns, he said.
Yeah, fuck with me. Yeah.
Unaffiliated.
I'm just waiting. I'm an unsigned free agent right now. I know,
Unaffiliated party as well. He's not into politics.
Got a little, yeah. So I don't take sides. I just throw touchdowns and kick ass. That's all.
I think we're going to end on that one. Hey, it was a good time, bro.